Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 7th episode of Watashi Nouryoku wa Heikinchi de tte Itta. And last episode, we discovered that another country was up to some shenanigans, and we, as the heroes, put a stop to it. It's pretty much what happened there. And I can't help but wonder what we're going to do this episode. I assume we're going to get away from like the merchant stuff that we've kind of been doing the past couple episodes. Maybe get into something else. I don't know what. But I assume some kind of completely different type of quest. Maybe a giant monster slaying thing. I don't know. We'll see though. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Home sweet home, huh? I agree. Reina is always right, as she always is. Well, it's nap time, everyone. I doubt it. I think, yeah, Paulina, she knows. uh, more family secrets. uh, but of course, our Japanese party member knows what it's like to be overworked. Yes. Yeah, if we're gonna have some break, that'd be great. Maybe hot spring. Okay, then I'm glad it's decided. Please do not wake me up. And now we have our Wahos. I did mention I wonder what we'll be doing this episode, but apparently nothing. We're taking a break. But they didn't specify what they would actually be doing on the vacation, right? My suggestion would be a beach or a hot spring, but we'll see what they end up doing. Gotta love hitting a monster with your sword and just knocking it out, you know, not cutting it in half or anything. Okay. Didn't I say we should take breaks sometimes? Well, like you said that in this episode, I guess. Not much before, I don't think. Oh, Mile, you look like you got a nice sleep. What are you writing? They leave without us. So Miles, the one that sleeps in. I see. Just we've been abandoned. Which makes sense. You're the noble of the group, so. Yeah, I'm glad we're asking. What are you writing? Oh. Oh. That old school calculation device. That's impressive, if so. Okay, why do we have to have the difference of mood when she said that? I could use my imagination to come up with some theories. I couldn't see them on screen or anything, but oh, but Pauline, those are birds. And that's a book. Oh, there she is. I see. How elegant. I like how she draws attention despite not really doing anything. Oh yeah, I guess she was like that too, huh? I kind of forgot about her backstory, to be honest. The eternal question. You know, because we can't be just assuming the gender or anything. Definitely. I more references that I will not get. But her faces are on point, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm more curious about what Reina's doing, considering how much trouble she's been the past couple episodes. She's also best girl, so I do want to know what she's up to. Oh, is she buying a present for her friends? Or herself? I just assumed friends because she was holding two of them, but I guess... What, shopping? The impressions. Man, that's amazing. Those impressions were on point. Oh, she was closer than I thought. Yeah, those were some amazing impressions. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. I think we'll just still call you Reina. Oh? Okay. It's going better than expected. Technically. She should be reading a light novel with a superly long title. Just a bit. It is an interesting position to be in. That's always great. Okay, I don't think it was that bad. It's a great hat. Did she say any of that? I don't think she did. Oh. Okay, so that's how we got here. In that case, I'm going to leave now. This scary Pauline could be in here by herself. That sounded kind of sad. Oh. Yeah. Nothing really to be proud of. Miles great though, it's fun. I think we've all been there. What did I do before I had friends? Yeah, no TV here. No anime, it's horrible. Yeah, what do people even do here for fun? Throw rocks around? Or run? Okay. Oh. What the heck? It's like she's... I mean... Why would you practice this, though? Yeah, Doga's. I couldn't remember the name of it to save my life, but I didn't think there was that much of a jumping aspect to it. I guess we're developing valuable skills here. Yeah. Well, I mean, do they at least have Showa-era toys to play with here? Yeah, things just change. You're a top-tier comic relief character, I think you're fine either way. Oh yes, this was a thing she did, wasn't it? Carving things. I guess that's a fun thing to do. Well, yeah, that's just your opinion. I mean, that's really what we've been trying to do the whole episode, isn't it? Oh, all our friends are here. Oh. Okay, what are we talking? She was jumping around being silly, don't worry about it. It's all because of Reina. How could you be bored? She was in a corner of a cafe reading a poetry book in the lights. Oh, cards, at least we have those. Well, yeah, it goes without saying. It's best not to leave Mile by herself. We should. Is that a good idea? Alright. Where do you want to go, Mile? Oh. Yeah, it works for me. I'll take that. Well, it's a good time to start. I've only heard about it in stories. I'll leave that to Mile. I think she knows what to set up. So it took a while to get there, but I think we might finally get our beach episode. Yeah, we need to make sure we have all preparations ready. Especially that one. Yes. You can also go without any clothing at all, but gotta keep things family friendly, I suppose. Of course, wearing one that's too small for you is acceptable. Okay. We're gonna get a good screenshot potential here. Yes. We got a we gotta make sure that everything works. Can we get the camera inside the room, though? Or I just have to use my imagination? I wish I could. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. Just gotta keep an open mind. Yeah, our noble. Oh. Why do I not get to see any of this? Oh. Could have come out like 10 seconds earlier, but okay. That face says everything. She has a mustache, you know she can't trust her. Too bad we didn't get to see the best parts of that. It's a very exciting day for Mile. Oh. Well, at least we get to do it here. Oh, there's a beach way over there. We're not as close as I thought we'd be, but we're getting there. Isn't that how it always goes? What about the swimsuits, though? Where are we gonna change into them? Yeah, so we gotta make it ourselves, you know? Kind of like a certain LostLibrarian anime. I just love her excitement. You can't really mess it up, just have fun. There they are. But where do we change? Like, I don't really see a changing room nearby. There's more than enough. Like, I beg of you, this is the one thing I needed. Oh yeah, finally, it came in handy. Our practice was not in vain. Yes. Oh, so I guess we do have them. Okay. Oh, do you wear them under your clothes like a pro? Oh, wow. It's fantastic. I am not disappointed. That looks great on Mile. So what about the others? Yeah, that is a really cute swimsuit. So first, Mavis. Okay. The swimsuit itself is just kind of okay, but it does look good on her. She pulls it off very well. Okay, Pauline. Oh, wow. Yeah, she fills it pretty well. So far, Miles is objectively the best, but the most magical of clothing. Now, Reina, the one I'm really looking forward to. Oh, wait, what? Why did she have the wig? That really threw me off. But anyway, yeah, she looks great. It's not quite the bikini that I was expecting, but... but yeah, it's good looking, though. It did it. Oh yeah, she did it. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. That was kind of a plot point that she was flat, so... Yeah, what did she pull there? Okay. Yeah, that's about what I expected. The important stretching. But yeah, I'd still say Ma looks the best though. Yeah, let's not rush things. Is there? Do you have to yell Umida first? That's a good point. Not that there's anyone here, really. Indeed. Those are just excuses. Well, usually in anime, there's like 1 or 2 characters that do that while the others swim. I love you, Mile. Kia Kia Fufu starts, yeah. And that's, wow, that's an impressive castle. And yeah, we got all the equipment, don't we? This is fun. But as always, yeah, Mile very genre savvy. She knows what's up. Has to explain it all to these non-Japanese girls. I don't get it. Oh, the pad fell out. Oh no, that's a bit of a problem for her. Oh, who's walking up to us? We're sun beach bathing, sea bathing. That's what they called it. Did you have a problem with it? It covers the important bits, so it's fine. It's not normal here. Just in her country, you know. In my home country, this is very normal. Oh my god. These people just came out of literally nowhere. But I guess, yeah, word would spread quickly that there's a bunch of cute naked girls on the beach, in which case everyone would rush on over. So yeah, I get it. I get it. Oh yeah, that's the one downside to her swimsuit strategy. Which characters like Satanya, you know, learned in their respective anime. I guess this country just not ready for bikinis, you know? It's not progressive enough. Yeah, it's a great country. For the most part. You know, aside from the working culture, yeah. Oh, that's harsh. So, I think we lost someone. And I guess we just end off on that note. I mean, Random was the main focus for the last couple episodes, so maybe we'll shift gears and Pauline focus for the next couple. I miss them. They're not even important characters, but I miss them. I sometimes still think about them, you know, them crying after Mile left. That was a great way to end off the beach segment. Just a bunch of random people walking up. At least we got most of our beach fun before they showed up. And there you go. That was the 7th episode of Watashi Nouryoku wa Heikinchi de tte, and it was good. It was good. We took a break from questing because we apparently have been doing a lot of that, and we're kind of tired, and either that or somebody casts a paralysis spell on us, but probably the former. So we just kind of want to kick back and relax for a little bit, which is fine. You know, some of us sleep in a lot more than others, you know, looking at you, Mile. While Pauline just does all the accounting stuff, which he's good at, in a little bit of a scary fashion. And yeah, basically, Mabis, and Reina left early, and we found what Mavis was doing. Basically just sitting in the corner of a cafe looking extremely elegant and very much like a noble. You have this group of 3 girls at the table just all staring at her, you know, wondering what her gender is and all that. So that was fun. And then, yeah, Mile just being Mile. And they brought up Reina, and then we got to see what Reina was doing, which was far more interesting than what Mavis was doing. No offense, Mavis. But we have her shopping for, like, accessories and stuff, wondering which one to get, which was pretty cute in and of itself. But where the scene really took off was when she started to think about what the other girls would think if she saw her like that. And then she basically acted out what she believes each one of their reactions would be, respectively. You know, which they were all on point. I think Miles was my favorites. But she did each one of them so well. Like, she could do that for a living, you know? Just do, like, a performer. Act out the roles of her various acquaintances. It'd be great. And she ran to Lenny somehow, and they got along pretty well there. And yeah, Pauline kind of misunderstanding some of Miles' backstory because of stories that she's been told and stuff, which is interesting. That could come back to bite her at some point, but for now it's fairly convenient. And then Mile. Like, Mile doesn't really know how to spend time by herself in this world. But she claimed to be a pro because she never really had friends in her previous life, which was pretty sad, and yet she says all this stuff with a happy smile on her face because that's just her character. But the problem is, yeah, there's no TV to watch here. There's no video games. There's no nothing. Like, what do people even do here for fun? You know? That doesn't get brought up enough in isekai anime, in my opinion. But yeah, when you get transported from, like, modern Japan to some fantasy setting isekai world, nothing to do, you know? But usually main characters have something to do because they have, like, important plot stuff to do. Like, you know, whatever it may be. Whether it be just doing quests to put bread on the table or try not to get murdered horribly. Like, depends on the anime you're in, but they usually have something to occupy their time. But if you were in a bit more of a slice of life type isekai anime, you'd be pretty bored. It's like nothing to do, you know, unless you have friends, and I guess you could just talk with them if you're into that sort of thing. But, you know, a little bit of other more modern stuff would be appreciated. And Mile just practicing her dogaza. That was a thing. Although eventually she transitioned over, she's gonna do more of her, like, crafting stuff, but luckily her friend showed up before she started any of that, and they were able to start hanging out again. You know, they played cards and stuff. But yeah, where the episode really took off was when they discussed the whole sea bathing thing, because that is the most fun you could possibly have in a world like this, where you don't have anything electronic to enjoy yourself with. That sounded a little bit weird, but you know what I mean. So yeah, they left it to Mile to decide, and that's what she went with. And the thing is, Mile knows exactly how you go about such a thing, whereas they do not, because she has all this cultural knowledge that they don't have. So she kind of it's really up to her entirely to do everything. Tell them what to do, build the equipment to use for it, you know, convince them to do various things. So she had a lot on her plate to make this scene happen, to make this beach episode happen. So she was the hero of the scene, definitely. And before we could actually go there, we had to do the swimsuit fitting scene, which was great. The big disappointment, of course, being that we didn't actually get to see what was happening. We only got to hear it, which, you know, that's enough. My mind can fill in the blanks well enough, but, you know, certain comments Mile made really made me want to see it in the flesh, but it was not meant to be, I guess. You know. But we got that all figured out. That was a fun little scene, though. And then we eventually made our way to the beach, where Mile was smart enough to wear her swimsuit in advance, and then prepare to change her room for the other 3. And like I said, yeah, Mile's swimsuit was 10 out of 10. Literally perfect. Like, I think the pads were unnecessary, but aside from that, it's just perfection. Everyone else looked great as well. You know, I'm not sure what the deal with the wig was with Reina. I can only assume it's another reference of some kind, but yeah, she has a nice swimsuit as well. It's interesting how she's like the only one without a bikini. Well, I guess maybe it technically doesn't have a bikini. She has kind of its own thing. But she was the only one with like that one piece kind of thing. But it still looks great though. I love like the black frills on the sleeves and bottom and stuff. It looks really cute, so I do like it. But freaking Mile just like proudly displaying those pads to everyone as if it's not completely obvious that her sudden grown chest is suspicious, you know? Just Mile's amazing, as always. That's the one universal truth of the show. But yeah, she explains to them that you can't just rush into the water, there's all these things you gotta do. You know, like just giggling and squealing and all that. Just the important things. Building sandcastles, squirt guns, playing with the ball, losing a pad, you know. Eating as well in the water. So, all the important things. So that was a lot of fun. But it reached its peak comedy near the end when some random old guy just walks up and says, "Hey girls, what are you doing? Like, you're all laying at the beach naked. Like, what's the deal? Like, why?" You know? So, but yeah, once he said that, they became a bit more self-conscious, because the only reason they did this was really a lot of faith in Mile that this was okay, this was a normal thing to do, and Mile convinced them that it was. And it is, just not here, in her country, in her home country, you know, but in lots of countries, but just got even more people showing up on the other side where just random kids like, "Hey, look, naked girls," and the mother shields his eyes from such horribleness, and just, I don't know, that was great. Just countless people show up to see. And at that point, yeah, you gotta feel embarrassed enough to just get out of there. And yeah, you got a Kyuu there, you know, part of the Kyuu that Mile wanted. So that was just a really good way to end off the scene. But, you know, one day this country will realize the glory that is swimsuits, you know. But not today. I do love how bad Mile felt, like how sad her face was during the walk home. And yeah, near the end of this though, Polly noticed somebody and then very deliberately left the group. Well, actually she just stopped walking and then they just kept walking without her, so I guess you could just say they technically left her behind unintentionally. But yeah, the penalties seem pretty harsh there. So what exactly is the deal with Pauline? I guess that guy is connected to her backstory, and we'll learn more next episode. But still, yeah. Good episode. I liked it. It was fun. Mile never ceases to be a very entertaining character. Like, this would be a very different show without Mile, let's be honest. Like, imagine how this episode would have went if it wasn't for Mile. Like, what would these girls even have done? Played more cards? Like, yeah. Anyway, good stuff. Look forward to more, as always. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.